Hey guys, Pokemon Master here, bringing you a brand new Let's Play. This time of Pikmin 3 for the Nintendo Wii U console. This is a sequel to Pikmin 2, which I do realize I have not yet finished, but I do plan on doing a Let's Replay of Pikmin 1 and 2. Now that I have a Roxio HD Gaming Pro capture device, it should be swell since I can borrow my friend's Wii to record those games. In fact, I'll be Let's Replaying Pikmin 1 on the new Play Control game, but for Pikmin 2 I'll be using the GameCube version since nobody I know owns the Wii version. Anywho, let's get started. We're going to be doing Bingo Battle. No, not really. This is a story mode Let's Play. So, yeah, I realized that I ended up not going with a blind Let's Play, but I've only played through the game once, and even then I didn't finish everything. So, hopefully, something good will come of this. Alright. Anyway, let's go.
Galactic date 20XX. At the far reaches of space lies a planet on the brink of ruin. The planet's name? Kopai. Due to a booming population, booming appetites, and a basic lack of planning, Kopai's inhabitants have all but exhausted their food supply. Their only hope is to find another planet with edible matter. Accordingly, they send unmanned scout vessels called Sparrows out into space. To their dismay, the search is proving fruitless. Just as they're about to give up, the final vessel reports back with news of a miraculous discovery. They mobilize to investigate the planet, which they name PNF-404. Kopai's last hope rests on 3 intrepid explorers.
That's Planet Hakatate for anybody who doesn't know.
At last, the
Or
explorer's
Hokatate. Not exactly sure.
279,000 light-year voyage nears its end.
There we go, PNF-404.
But
Let's go.
as they initiate the landing sequence, something goes horribly wrong.
Some people are hoping for a video that might explain what actually went wrong. We have absolutely no explanation, ever, anywhere in this game. So there's quite a few people out there speculating we might eventually get a video, something kind of like Louie's Dark Secret in Pikmin 2, which explained that Louie was the one who ate all the golden Pikmin carrots. Although it's now been proven false that it could not have been PNF-404 that they were delivering those Pikmin carrots to. But I'll teach you that on later time, date, whenever I get to this certain cutscene. Anyway, let's start. I won't be reading since their dialogue is kind of funny. They speak in their own little language. Oh, and I'm playing with the Wii Remote and Nunchuck, by the way.
Sorry.
Seriously, some of this dialogue is just so funny. But they did a good job of not making it sound like gibberish. It sounds like more than gibberish. I think all the characters have this like 1.5 second long theme that plays when you first meet them. Although Brittany's plays twice. Yeah, you don't have a cursor yet like in previous Pikmin games. Let's see, what are those things? I wonder. This is the third game and it took 9 years since the second game. Not like I played the first two, I have no idea what I'm looking at. Oh look, big mushrooms. What's over here? Oh my word, there's a whole ton of them. What are they? Even though Pikmin are intelligent, they're not that intelligent, Charlie. Oh, scare them off. Let's see if he says anything else. Oh, look over there. Whistle, 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 whistle. I just want to see what he says. Ah, he's surrounded. Oh no. Marksmanship, yeah. So anybody who's played past previous games are probably asking why you meet Red Pikmin first. Well, you'll see in a moment. Anyway, this game, as you can't tell by now, doesn't seem to have anything to do with Olimar. So, we've got a brand new cast of characters. It's called Pikmin Back. Let's crush some more mushrooms. You can go back and get the ones you saw earlier. I'm actually gonna get these guys to start on those mushrooms while I go over here. That vertical column of your light helps you reach Pikmin that are higher up. And it also, Pikmin that are in the middle of carrying or attacking something will not be whistled back until the column of light starts rising. Over here you can find 10 more Pikmin, and press Z to center the camera behind you. You can't do it yet, but by holding Z when you target something, you can lock onto it and get its name. But can't do that yet. Anyway, let's move on to get rid of these giant mushrooms. I always like the way Pikmin did their HP bar. I always thought it was pretty cool. Like just a giant circle. So, gather all 30 Pikmin, and I wonder what's in here. My cat is sniffing the cord. No, they're stalkers, I tell you. Ah, I wonder what's over here. Oh, and don't freak out if your cursor disappears here, because you don't have one at all. Now here you can do one of two things. You can either kill all these things or just run around them. I'm just gonna kill them. Alright. And whoa, what's that? What's that, guys? Did you see that? It's invisible. What might it be? We don't know. They actually managed to make day one pretty long in this game since you do it twice. Well, you basically do it twice. Here we go to Alph's crash site. This was character A, and he was the one playable in the original demo back in E3 2012. A lot of people thought it was Olimar wearing Louis' suit, but nope, that wasn't the case. As you can see, there goes their ship crashing down somewhere else. Now let's see what happens with Alph. Coming too? Ah. A lot of people like the way he rolls his R's. You'll hear it when he says Drake. This game is actually really long. Even though I did check the leaderboard, somebody has beaten this game in 10 days. There's no way I'll ever be able to do that, I don't think. Nor do I think a 0 death run is possible. You guys will see later what I mean by that. You can never go up there again. But actually you can, technically, because you can throw other captains in this game and you can come back here later. Once you get the other captains back on your team. So it looks like the Pikmin are trying to get something. Let's see what it is. Maybe we should go over to help them out. Perhaps it's a fruit. The Alph can take it back to the planet. Maybe it's something else. It's called Pikmin. Throw one on. As you can see, it has a 3 on it. So throw 2 more. Just throw one more, and there we go. 3rd one. Oh, they got it. Now what is it? Even though it's got a much different design, anybody who's played the past Pikmin games should still be able to tell what it is. Its design has been changed quite a bit, but it's got the same basic features. Giant flower and a bulbous body. So it's their onion, the red fellows. So, we got a little GUI now. This icon shows what color Pikmin you're currently, will throw. In this game, it's not the Pikmin nearest to you. It's literally whatever you want to throw that you throw. The second number is how many are following you, while the third number is how many are on the field. There's a fourth Pikmin back there, and you want to make sure not to miss it. And come to think of it, what's up here? Oh, that's where Alph came from. Duh. Anyway, there they go. Working on the bridge. Nothing much we can do, but let's go activate this. Oh, what might that be? Alph seems to be taking a liking to it. This is cool. Very handy device in this game. Very handy. Alright, this is how bridges work in this game. There's no more rolling out logs. That doesn't exist in this game. As you can see, you can't actually fall off the bridge. This is kind of to protect you in case the bridge is over water or something like that. You can only go as far as the most recent completed row. And I'll just call this guy. Because the Pikmin will return, even if all the fragments are gone, the Pikmin will still run back to where the pile was. You can keep track of them easily that way, but it also means that they'll abandon you if you don't call them back. Oh, whoops. Skipped the bridge falling. Sorry, guys. But anyway, you get the point. The bridge fell over, and we can walk over it now. What is this? Go. We got it. Woo. Even though we kind of already knew what it was because of Alph's cutscene. This is what the coat pad does, and it's got map data of the area. Data, however you want to say it. Kopite engineering. So yeah, when you're playing this game, you can tap and touch the touch. You can tap and slide the touch screen to look around. As you can see, because I'm touching it with the stylus and just dragging it around. And hey, look, there's the Drake. It's not too far from here. But if you press any other buttons on the Wii U gamepad like this, you'll switch control schemes. But then press something on the Wii remote, and you'll switch back. So Alph is hoping that he'll meet his two buddies if he returns to the ship. So, let's go. Now, anybody who's played past Pikmin games would recognize this thing. This is a pellet posing. Now that we have the coat pad, we can scan items. You don't have to, but you do that by pressing and holding the Z button. You don't have to do it though, and then that's a cardboard box. Anybody who's played the first game will recognize it, but the second game, not so much. Pellet poses have a lot more of a realistic dying animation in this game. Anywho, there we go. We got a pellet back to the engine. And it spit out seeds for us. But did you see that? It spit out one of the two seeds for the second pellet even before it finished before. I didn't notice that before. So some kind of sprouts. Let's see what happens when we go and fuck them. Oops. Again, they use a lot of remixed music in this game. I believe this area has a remix of the Impact site, but don't hold me to that. I haven't played the first two games in quite a while. Anywho, let's pluck these Pikmin. Oh, and in this game you can pluck Pikmin prematurely. As long as the sprout is in the ground, you can pluck them. Now, these things over here were female shear grubs. They don't do anything. They literally just crowd around you and just, like, touch you. But they've got no ability whatsoever. See, watch this. That's all they do. So just send your Pikmin after them. Okay, and here's another new feature. When you target an object and shake the nunchuck, instead of dismissing your Pikmin, they'll all swarm the object. And just leave your Pikmin idle and they'll take care of these guys, no problem. And call the rest of them to your side. The number on top is how many Pikmin are carrying it. The number on the bottom is how many need to be on it to carry it. And there's a big 5 pellet. In this game, the pellet posies actually take a few hits to die when they're not a 1. And I think that was 9. No, it was 8. Alright. You can't throw a Pikmin unless it's about that close to you. So, kind of close, but not too terribly close. You can't throw a Pikmin all the way over there. You see that red arc that forms? That's as far as you can throw the Pikmin. So even if my cursor's over there, they only go right there. You can still tap Pikmin to call them back, but it's a lot easier in this game. And these 5 Pikmin are the last you will be getting during this day. Like I said, you can pluck Pikmin prematurely, which is pretty useful in this game. Well, overall in the entire series it would be useful. I'm still wondering why they didn't just make 3 female shear grubs to give you 20 Pikmin. The past 2 games had nice numbers, I think. Yeah, the first game had 25, the second game had 20. What is this enormous thing? It's just a cardboard box that needs 20 Pikmin to be pushed. Sorry about that noise. If you can hear it in the background, my dog is going crazy, shaking her tug-of-war toy all over the place. I wonder what that might be. What are you doing? Sorry, my dog's being crazy, I tell you. So maybe the pad can read this thing. Let's see what it says. The onion is like a nest for the Pikmin. It both gives birth to them and provides them with shelter during the night. They kind of should have put that there in my opinion, but... Well, I guess you can keep Pikmin in there during the day, too, so... So now he knows that they're called Pikmin. But who wrote this? I wonder. Makes me wonder. Anyway, you want to head over here. Oh, here's another useful feature I can show you guys. If you're dragging the map on any other day, I guess it doesn't work on this day, not only can you look around at the area, but you usually get a go here feature, where when you tap the button that says go here, it will let you, the captain will start moving there, and even when you're not playing as them, they'll keep walking. And they can calculate whether or not they have blue Pikmin, so they won't go through water if they don't have blue Pikmin, but if they do, they might use it if it's a shortcut. You don't have to worry about the mushrooms at all. There's a dirt wall. We called it a sand wall for a little while because nobody scanned it in the E3 demo, but then... Actually, it might even have been called sand wall in the original demo. There are some things that changed names, like the Pyroplasmic Slooch became the Pyroclasmic Slooch in the full game. Anyway, once they finish up that wall, much more realistic braking animation. So he hopes the Drake is okay, and here we go, out into the sunshine. Look, there it is! The SS Drake is right in front of us. Now, Alph, we should be fine. His face there is kind of funny. Oh, looks like we're getting a call. I'm kind of close to the Wii U gamepad, so if you can hear more background noise than just banging, it's the... Because whenever you get a call like this, the sounds play through the gamepad and not the TV. I mean, there's probably some programs or devices that can record both the gamepad and the TV, but I don't think Roxio can. Even then, it's not all that important since you can see it up on the TV anyway. So, Brittany is trapped somewhere. Where might she be? Nope. Looks like she's starving. Oh, this is funny. I'm gonna stop talking for a moment here. You can also press B to make all the text appear and make the captain stop talking. Or character. I guess they're not all captains. Only Charlie is. Leader. You can call them leaders, I guess. And here we go. Lift off. As you can see, you can use the plus button to skip cutscenes, which I will try to avoid doing in this Let's Play, at least. When I play casually, I'll skip cutscenes and stuff. And it looks like the onion followed us into the sky. But as a veteran Pikmin player, that's no surprise to me. Space. I really like the way they animated that, how there were actually like trees and stuff that you could see. So it looks like they lost most of their food provisions. Oh, only 3 days worth. It's terrible. And for once, you don't actually collect something on the first day, you just had to find the ship. So starting tomorrow, we'll have to find some food from the surface of this planet. There's day 1 results. This is what the results screen looks like. There's a map showing you Pikmin population, just like in the first game. The counters... The first counter shows how many fruit you have, while the second counter shows how much juice you have. Some fruit is worth more than 1 bottle. And I like how I'm pointing at the TV, even though you can't see what the heck I'm doing. Anywho, then on the bottom is your Pikmin count. And I pointed again. Anyway, and then underneath the Pikmin count is how many Pikmin have died. So, let's go. Kind of creepy if I do say so myself. So we're shipwrecked on this planet. Some creatures called Pikmin helped me find the Drake, but a cosmic drive key is nowhere to be found. We won't be going anywhere without that. Luckily, I'm in contact with Brittany, and we'll set out to find her tomorrow. When I took off in the ship, the onion took flight as well. Odd, but amazing. I don't think I'll be able to mimic his voice in even the slightest, so... Oh well. I'll just read what he types. There is a little bit more. So this is going to delete everything I've already done in story mode, but that doesn't matter. Alrighty then. Because I can play ahead and then just go back to day 2, but no, I'm not going to do that. Since I've played through the game once, I will not play through it again unless I'm recording. So I'll just show you this cutscene. This is... People speculate that this is Pangea 2, what the world is supposed to look like in 250 million years. This landmass right here is Australia and Antarctica merged together. The rest of the continents should be up above us to the north. So it looks like Brittany is in a place called the Garden of Hope. So the cosmic drive key is missing, meaning we won't be able to leave this planet. Anyway, you can press minus to activate a cutscene. Yeah, this is also why some people think there's going to be a special video or something revealed at some point. Because, I wonder. But anyway, you can either use the analog stick to look around, or you can use the Wii Remote pointer, like this. Tropical Wilds is where we crashed, and this is the Garden of Hope where Brittany is. Anyway, if you want to go back to the title screen, you go to earlier day. And then on the day selector, down here are the rankings. And then best 5 are your best 5, while rankings is global. Then this goes back to the title screen, and then you can press left and right to select what day you want to play. Apparently we had Brittany on day 1. Anywho, I'll see you guys next time on my Let's Play of Pikmin 3.